Mike Moore Media.
On our media line, William Phillips, the mayor of Madison, our monthly get-together. Hey, Mayor, how you doing?
I am doing well, man. I hope you are as well.
Yes, indeed. Well, we wanted to go over some things from last week's Board of Aldermen meeting. Let's start right at the top with Renee Mabe retiring and loved by all, it seems. And that was a nice presentation you had too, Mayor.
Yeah, man, I hope I don't get teary-eyed on this phone.
Yeah, I understand.
No, we all hate to see Renee leaving, retiring. It's a heartbreaker. Anytime you lose someone of her caliber, well-rounded officer who cares and have always cared about her community, she has become a friend, not just to me, but to the entire community. So we just hated to see her retire. She will be missed. So we just wish her all the success and blessings on her life in the world.
Yeah. Well, we certainly appreciate her 21 years of service to the Madison Police Department for sure. And then fire department, we had that special recognition of those new firefighters. That's always exciting, isn't it?
That's always exciting to have people to volunteer to protect and to serve our community. Mm-hmm. So I was very, very proud of those guys for their achievement. Yeah, that was a great night, great presentation.
And you know, while we're on the fire department, I really appreciate your chief and his team. It's a tough job. No one wants to volunteer. It's hard to find firefighters. Then you have these young people here that are excelling and going to school, extra training and all of that to get what they need to get to be certified. But I know you're proud of the Madison Fire Department too on many levels.
I am. I'm very proud of Chief Richie, who's doing an extraordinary job there. That team that he has there, they are stellar. They're doing great. Yeah. It is hard to find volunteers, not just with the fire, but even the police department. It's hard for everybody. Mm-hmm. Even Bill, Stoneville, Greensboro, you name it, Winston-Salem. It's just hard to find good help, period, anymore.
It's nationwide too.
Nationwide. It's a global crisis.
Yeah. And a lot of the old timers in fire department, whatever, are aging out, and so we're looking for new ones, volunteers for sure. Yeah. Okay.
That is the fact.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about some other things. I know you had the public hearing, extended the corporate limits of the town of Madison, and I didn't get a lot of information on that, Mayor. What was that? I know it's on NC 704.
We are, if you're referencing what's happening up there with the, we tore down a building on that end of town near the, we used to call it Barber Chevrolet. I think it's Smart Chevrolet or something.
Mm-hmm, right.
I think it used to be Walker's. I think that's what that was. Mm-hmm. We are looking to, from what I'm gathering, I think there's going to be something residential coming there.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm at liberty to really get into all of that, but I think there's something residential coming that's going to benefit the town. I did notice that under contract was surrounding area, that land around that particular property, that piece of property. I think that would be advantageous for us once that's finalized. If it is finalized, it would be a blessing to us because the town could use that growth to help populate the area. So from the way things look, it's promising. So if I could get by with just saying that much, it is promising and it's looking great, and we're just prayerful and we're keeping our fingers crossed. Mm-hmm. So any attention that we could get in this season would be tremendous.
And you mentioned possible residential, not really set in stone on that, I understand, but building new homes, it's booming, isn't it?
It is booming, and I'm seeing a lot of apartment complexes, the condo look. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm hoping that we could, have coming into this region in the near future. I know that in the years to come, Madison is looking great. We're finalizing the budget, but we're in a good place. I will tell you that. I'm very proud of our numbers. We're at a place now where we're just trying to basically disperse money and allocate money where it belongs so that our departments, or each department, should I say, will be able to have what they need so that we could better Madison.
It's tough to do our own personal budget sometimes, but or for a business or for a church or whatever in your situation too, Pastor. But then we've got a town and all the departments and all the people and all the working pieces. So you still need to finalize your budget. Last night's Mayodan town council meeting, they have delayed. They recessed that meeting until the 23rd to put more talk into that budget, more discussion into that. So where are you in the budget process? Do you have a date that public hearing, the finalization of all of that already set?
Yeah, we do have a date coming up. It slipped my memory, but I do know it's coming up in the next few weeks.
Yeah, okay.
Then we'll be able to, look at, where the money goes, how much money is allocated for this particular project or that particular department, however you want to phrase it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that each department will be pleased with the amount of money that they'll be given so that they could advance their departments.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, and that does need to be finalized by July 1, so that's coming soon in a couple of weeks.
Sure. I'm almost thinking the latter part of June is what we agreed upon. I don't have my notes in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the dates, things, personal
Yeah.
conflict in that thought. So, but I do know that we're at finalization and it is looking well for us.
Good.
Let me also mention, I don't know if you drove by down about the Tube Shack in Madison downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Hitchcock is doing a mural. We're cleaning up that area. If you drive by there, you'll notice that the parking lot has been cleaned up for additional parking. And so that's an extension of what's happening with the river. The river project is going really well. We're finishing up Lindsay Bridge. We got some additional picnic tables, hammocks, a walking trail. They put a nice sidewalk for those that are interested in just walking. It's a nice little circle where you can just walk and exercise, and then they have another little walking trail that's kind of got a lot of mulch. It's a wooded area, kind of cool. And
okay.
You can go and just kind of like picnic. And so I encourage the public, the community to go out and to have family time with your family there. It's growing down there and a whole lot of other stuff that's coming.
Sure. I've heard about it. Someone mentioned that sidewalk to me just recently. I need to get down there. In fact, I've got a meeting in Madison tomorrow, so I'm going to check out a couple of things you're talking about while I'm there. And that meeting is at 3 o'clock, and I think we'll have I already got lunch planned and the meeting, and I'll check out the Madtown tubing area and the new bridge going in there coming into Madison. And then we'll just kind of head on out to Madison River Park and see all the new things out there. Now, the new bridge we're talking about as you come into town, what do we have a timeline on that? Do we know when that's going to be done?
Not definite, but we just keep hearing soon. I do know that they are cleaning up in terms of permits. So soon as DOT gets done with that, we're going to be moving. So hopefully in the next few months, man, we'll start seeing some progress.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
So
we're seeing progress in a lot of areas right now, and that's going to be nice to have that too. Okay.
It's going to be nice. And I do want to mention Smitty at Madison Dry Goods.
Oh, yeah, let's do. Sure.
Man, they have opened as recent as last Friday, I believe it was.
Yep.
They have opened up a sandwich shop. And they're going to have a seating area outside that they're working on where you can actually sit outside. You'll have the pleasure of just sitting there and having, a little lunch there, So I think that's going to be very nice. And I want to send a shout out to them. Congratulations. That's going to be very nice for the downtown area.
Yeah, I saw the Facebook pictures yesterday. In fact, I was in Madison Dry Goods last Thursday, the day before the opening. And so, yeah, I plan to get by and see those folks, too. So that's Turtle Creek the deli and the bakery and all of that stuff there. So what a nice addition as that business continues to grow and flourish after many, many years. And Smitty's doing a wonderful job, that's for sure.
He is. He is. And I think all the merchants are doing well downtown. Mm-hmm. You can as well as you would like. So hopefully in the very near future, we all can do what we can to help facilitate downtown.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Well, before time gets away, anything else you need to mention, Mayor?
No, I think that pretty much wraps us up until the next time. I just want to wish again Renee a shout out, and we pray for her success and encourage our police department, our fire department, and all of the community of Madison. I just wish them well, and I think we got something to look forward to, and I think the best is yet to come.
I agree with you 100%. Got to be positive for that. That's for sure. Good things
Absolutely.
On the way. Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, Mayor, I know you've got a really busy schedule, and I appreciate your time and helping me with this today, and we'll talk again soon.
No, I thank you, and I appreciate you and the work that you do.
Thank you, Mayor. Have a good week. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Bye. That's William Phillips. He's the mayor of Madison, and that's our monthly report. I remind you also, before we finish up, I wanted to mention a couple of our sponsors here, but be sure to support our Madison businesses, our businesses in Western Rockingham County. It's a win-win when you support hometown businesses. We all know that, so please make sure that you do. That's very important. And speaking of businesses, I wanted to say congratulations to Michelle Champlin. Michelle has just been named the 2023 Pharmacy Technician of the Year. Oh, this is a big deal here. What a nice award for Michelle. And she is at right there in downtown Madison at Madison Pharmacy and Home Care. That's where Michelle is. And being named 2023 Pharmacy Technician of the Year by the NCAP. That's the North Carolina Association of Pharmacists. So congratulations to Michelle Champlin on that special award. And remember, Madison Pharmacy and Home Care is right there on West Murphy Street. Rhonda Caldwell is the owner, the pharmacist in charge, locally owned and operated about 20 years now or so, and they do a great job as well. Okay, and then I wanted to mention our friends at JDK Automotive, also locally owned and operated. They've been in business since 1963. You can trust David and his team for all of your car care needs, all general automotive, tune-ups, oil changes, brakes, most major work, engines, transmissions, air conditioning. Yep, it's going to be hot, getting up to 85 here right away. So make sure that your air conditioning in your vehicle is operating properly. They're on North Highway Street in Madison. That's JDK Automotive. And if you need more information about what's going on around the area, you can go to townofmadison.org.